Hey there everyone and welcome back to Kastology, the show hosted by yours truly, where I look into obscure things and other things I like, either to try and give a new perspective or to bring more awareness to it. Today, we'll be talking about something that I find rather interesting, Adult Swim. I think most of you already know what Adult Swim is considering you clicked on this video. If you don't, thanks for clicking anyways, I'll be sure to handle the ad revenue well. Just kidding, I can't make ad revenue yet. But yeah, I'll explain. Adult Swim is a block on Cartoon Network that began in 2001, which runs from 8 PM to 6 AM. It came from the previous attempts from the channel to air content appropriate for older viewers who would still be watching the channel at night. All this interest in adult animation began in the 1990s because of The Simpsons, and I think we all know the story, so I don't need to tell you about that. So yeah, on September 2nd, 2001, and after a 5-month delay, the world finally got to see Adult Swim for the very first time. And this is where the story begins for us. Now, the story of Adult Swim in the US is very well documented, not a single detail is even left out. But what about the other countries? What about Europe, Latin America, and others? Well, for them it's mostly simple. Australia and New Zealand got Adult Swim in 2005, but it ended in 2007. Then it came back in 2016, but then it died in November 2019. Jesus Christ. For Canada, it began in 2012 on Cartoon Network just like in the US, but it got its own TV channel in 2019. For Germany, it launched in 2009 and ended in 2016. And I could go on, but these countries are not the focus of the video. Right now, I want to talk about the one country that tried to port Adult Swim the earliest. Earlier than Australia, just slightly after the US. France! Yes, we are the first ones to have tried it. It was called DZAQC. Anyways, it started in 2003, but since info on it is scarce, it's seriously hard to know when the block exactly ended. A TV guide from 2006 shows that it was still around though. For fuck's sake, there's more information on whatever the fuck CNX was than there is on this. But that won't stop me, no. You see, my friends call me Detective Kast. Well, it's actually more so me that does that, but you know what I mean. I've done a ton of research on this subject and I'm going to share all the info I have on it and what I found out about it. So this video is actually going to be super short due to the lack of information on this topic, but I'll still do what I can. So what I've gathered is that it was not a direct port of Adult Swim, it was some kind of localization, as it did not air the same shows. We all know Adult Swim has some classics like Space Ghost, Harvey Birdman, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, The Bragg Show. Well, DZAQC did not have any of that, but it did have Case Closed and home movies though. Seems like it was more of a parody show if anything. It was apparently trying to make a satire of the shows that were on during the day. As the description in the TV guide reads, a joyful compilation of cartoon excerpts chosen to please an adult audience. This nice place to humor in sequences interspersed with music clips and appearances of key characters from the channel. A lot of people say they were creeped out by the stuff shown on the block. And to that I say, can't be that bad. Grow some balls, bro. The weirdest thing about this is that everything on there was in English with French subtitles. Why? What's so hard about just translating it directly? There's this account from someone who's seen it that says, they showed us excerpts from several fake commercials made with pieces of cartoons in English. Or, for example, they were showing guys dressing up as real cartoon characters and went out into the street, like a bunch of Johnny Bravos in real life. So, after all this, it would be cool if someone who speaks French as well could come out with like a VHS tape recording from 2003 of this block. As someone who was born in 2004 but did not have Cartoon Network as a kid, I think CN France is really under-archived. Did you know the dubs for literally every mid-2000s CN show is lost? You name it, it's gone. If I knew this was gonna happen someday, I would have tried to do something. But yeah, that's it. I think that's all there is now. I told you this was gonna be short. But I don't know how to end this video, so here's this joke I had in the original script that didn't fit in. This isn't your average everyday Adult Swim. This is Advanced Adult Swim.
Next time on Kastology.